And over the last few weeks, a lot of ideas have kind of culminated in something that I feel like is relatively anyway, some kind of movement or some sort of sense of growth inside. It centers around a few things. One was when Ramana Maharshi was talking about paying attention to the sense of being, not the thought of being, but the sense of being. And tying that together with Ramakrishna's idea, or not Ramakrishna's idea, but certainly the Veda's idea of this Sat Chit Ananda being the foundation or the reality, this love, intelligence, existence being the actual root of all of this. And to take the sense of I into this moment of being, this moment, this present, which is undefined, and knowing that anything that you think about the moment is not the moment. And that's helped me to step outside of a lot of my habitual mental processes, ideations about who I am and what I am, both positive and negative, and has helped to take away this idea of living in the future with this constant concern of projecting what's going on, or what am I going to do, or what do I want to be, or where am I going in life. And also to take away a lot of the negativity from the past, a lot of the feelings of that were just kind of misinterpretations that always defined what this moment was. So this work that I've been focusing on is this idea of being present in an undefined moment whose basis is love, intelligence, existence, and to try and step out of the mind, using that idea of Sri Nisargadatta when he says that anything that you can perceive, whether it's a feeling or a thought or anything in between, that anything that you can perceive is by necessity not you. And to marry all of those concepts that I just mentioned and to kind of lay aside everything and being. And I have found in that kind of thinking in that kind of existence, that kind of presence, a great deal of bliss, a great deal of freedom. And I don't know what part of it is the result of lots of practice, if any of it. I don't know what part of it is the result of trying many different things unsuccessfully, if any of it. I don't know if it's something that a beginner could sit down and do right away or not. Certainly the Buddha's idea of beginner's mind, where you experience the moment for the first time again continually, with no impressions, no assumptions, no ideations. And I think that's the goal when Ramakrishna talks about that great sadhu whose only practice was to watch a waterfall all day, and to just stand in the same spot from morning to dusk every single day and see that waterfall in all of its beauty and amazement for the first time again. I love that notion, and there seems to be a lot of power in that being. So I wanted to put that out there for you. Take any or all of what was just mentioned and try and culminate them into a freedom. Use them to get rid of all of them. Use all these great ideas to escape ideas at all. To sort of maybe remove the fog so that you can experience what is always with you, but what has become white noise. I've used that a lot in the last few weeks as sort of trying to describe to myself why it's so hard to be what I am. And it's because I so long ago have wiped it out as white noise, disregarded it, stopped hearing it, stopped feeling the joy of life, which is inherent in being. That bliss, which is ours by nature, has become white noise. The mind no longer even recognizes it. And that's where I'm sitting today. That's what I'm thinking.